Kagemusha was Akira Kurosawa's comeback. In the 1970s, when we had that explosion of new directors such as Steven Spielberg and Francis Ford Coppola and George Lucas, they were film school graduates. They studied films like John Ford and Howard Hawks and Akira Kurosawa. And because they loved Kurosawa's films so much, they were honored to, like George Lucas and Francis Ford Coppola, that is, were honored, and they really wanted to really bring back Akira Kurosawa in a major explosive way. Bring him back into the spotlight, bring one of their biggest idols back into fame. And the film that they helped produce and bring back was Kagemusha from 1980. This movie right here, I haven't seen every Akira Kurosawa film, but I would call it's got to be his top 10. It may not be good as Seven Samurai or Yojimbo, but come on, Kagemusha is a great film. It is it's a 3-hour epic, and it's not so much of it's not really an action film, despite Kagemusha's meaning the Shadow Warrior. Yeah, it's barely violent at all, but Akira Kurosawa is a master of people and feeling and emotion and what the film looks like, of course. Now, Akira Kurosawa, yeah, he's best known for doing the black and white films, but yep, give him a color palette, give him a color camera, and he'll make something beautiful to look at. This is a pretty political film. It's about this this thief who just happens to bear the utmost striking resemblance to this king. Yeah, it's purely coincidental, but the resemblance is quite something. So the king ends up getting sick, and eventually this thief is forced to take his place. And we get to see more of this thief, and he's not just this kind of is this good for nothing sort of dude, but the way that he changes and gets fleshed out into someone bigger and more suitable, it's quite something to see. It's really enjoyable stuff. And is this really the best? Yeah, as I said, this is not really the best Akira Kurosawa film, but it is. It's one of his best. As a 3-hour film, I don't think that the movie quite contained itself for its length. I don't think that I think that 3 hours was really necessary. But it comes close enough. I think that if it had more universal themes to it, like Seven Samurai and Ran did, that it would have that the 3-hour length would have been as suitable as one would think. So yeah, Kagemusha may not be the biggest masterpiece that you'll ever see of Akira Kurosawa, but it is one of his best. So I'm going to give Kagemusha from 1980 3.5 stars out of 4.